Hey, it's Ellie here, and today I'm going to show you some basic resistance band exercises. I have loved using resistance bands for many years. They're super lightweight, portable, and there are endless exercises that you can do with them. I've actually written a complete guide to using exercise resistance bands. Also known as tension bands, therapy bands, or workout bands. I explain what the colors mean, how to use them, and I take you through 2 simple resistance band workouts. I've linked to that blog post in the description below, so make sure you check it out. Today I'm going to show you some different ways to use your band and some different exercises that aren't in the blog posts. Before we get into it, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell button so you can get notified when I post more videos like these. It's also important to note that these are not personalized exercises. If you have injuries, medical concerns, or questions about whether these exercises are right for you, please get in touch via my holistic health and fitness website in the description below, or speak with another qualified trainer or physical therapist. You can go direct to my website by actually clicking on the little information icon that you'll see at the top of the screen at various points during this video, and again I'll link to it in the description down below. So let's get into showing you some simple ways you can use your exercise resistance bands. Okay, so I actually slow travel full time with my family, and so I only own one color of resistance band, which is these blue ones. If you read the full blog post in the description below, you may choose to have different band colors, especially for different exercises. Now, I keep one of my bands in its loose form, which is probably how you get it when you buy it, and one of them I double up. Okay, and I tie in a knot, a double knot, and that just stays like that. That's just for ease of use, so that I've got this one to use for certain exercises and this one ready to use for other exercises. I'm a busy mum, so I usually get just a few minutes at a time, or maybe half an hour if I'm lucky. So I want to get through my workouts pretty quickly and effectively. So let's take a look first of all at the single bit band and a little bit about how you can use it. Okay, so a simple way you can start to use your untied band is just by holding onto each end with one hand, okay, and then just stepping on the band, okay, so you should be able to step on the middle of the band. Okay, now when you step on it, place your feet hip distance apart, and this should be a good position to start many exercises. From there, you're going to create your desired level of tension on the band. Perhaps the easiest way to do that, and the way that I like to do it, is just to wrap the band around your hands once, twice, or maybe more, depending on the level of tension of your band, the exercise you're doing, and your strength level. Another option that you could do is just hold the band down a little bit further down, and that's going to increase the tension level. There are many exercises that you can do from this position, standing on the band. I'm just going to take you through a few of them. Like I said, different exercises to what I've got in the blog posts. Now, it's always important to start with a nice, tall, strong posture. So roll your shoulders back and down. Make sure your abdominals are activated. Draw your belly button in. Lift your pelvic floor. And just stand up nice and tall. Imagine you've got a string attached to the top of your head, and that string is just lifting you up taller. Okay, the shoulders are going to stay back and down throughout. So from here, you could do, for example, an upright row. Okay, upright row, you're primarily working your shoulders and also into your biceps. So notice here how I'm leading with my elbows and I'm keeping my shoulders down. Okay, it's a compound exercise, relatively easy, so you might want to just create a little bit more resistance by wrapping your hand around the band. Okay, otherwise, if you've got different colors, i.e. different strengths of band, different tensions, then just choose an appropriate color. Okay, another one is the basic bicep curl. Okay, so elbows are hanging down by the sides. Again, shoulders stay back and down. I'm not a big fan of bicep curls. okay? But if you want to have them in your program, or you've got them in there for a specific reason, it's another exercise that you can do while standing on the band, okay? Also from here, keep the knees nice and soft, and you can do lat raises, okay? So primarily working into those shoulders. You could also do front raises. That one's quite hard. Or you could do one of each, okay? So you see how you've got a lot of different variations to work with. Another one from here would be a shoulder press, okay? So starting here and just pressing directly up. Again, keeping the shoulders down, remembering that posture throughout. Also very important on these exercises is to breathe. Okay, nice easy way is just to breathe continuously. Okay, so there's a few exercises for you standing on the band. A few other things that you can do from a standing position. How about I show you a stretch? There's a lovely stretch. One that I think is lovely. I love to do it. Now I wrap the band around my hands quite a few times, okay, to create a bit of tension, and I bring the band over and back. I just love this for my chest and shoulders. I don't know about you. I could do this for so long, opening up my chest and shoulders after working on the laptop as a blogger. This just feels so good. So if you're an office worker, or you spend a lot of time driving, this might be a good one for you to try. Okay, so, and sometimes I like to just even hold it back there. Okay, just hold that stretch. But yeah, beautiful stretch. We won't spend the whole video doing this, even though I love it. Another exercise you could do from here would be a tricep extension. Okay, so alternative to doing dips, all you do is place your hands pretty close together on the band, okay? Chin up on this one, get into that nice posture again, and then just extend. I'm extending the hand that's on top, okay? I'm just extending at the elbow, okay? So you should feel this one in the tricep muscle, back of the arm, okay? And then you just switch, so other hand on top, chin up, and up, and then lower back down. Now at this point in the video, if you want to jump straight to my exercise resistance band blog, just remember that it's in the description down below, or just click on the information icon above and you'll go to the homepage of my holistic health and fitness website, where you can learn a lot more about holistic fitness. So now I'm going to show you just a few ways to use the band when it's doubled over like this. Okay, so I've got the doubled over band around my legs now. It's been done up quite tight, okay, and that's important to make sure that you get enough resistance to actually feel it working. So from here, you know, you're going to work into your outer thighs and the side of your buttocks, and all you need to do is simply step squat. Okay, really nice way to work into those outer thighs and your buttocks. Okay, the bigger the step, the harder it's going to be. Now notice how I've got the bands around sort of my mid-thigh. I wouldn't tie it right around my knees, or even it can be a little bit trickier, I guess, to get the workout that you're looking for if you've got it around your ankles, okay? It's just a little bit easier to help keep your knees in a line this way. Okay, so nice controlled movements, step squat. You could also work into your rear glutes a bit more, okay? A little bit of balance here for me. Yeah, just extending back, those sort of donkey kick exercises. You could hold on to a wall for a bit of balance, and then of course change sides. There are also some great side lying exercises you can do with your band still doubled over and still in the same position. You can lie all the way down for these if you like, or keep yourself propped up on your elbow with your elbow directly below your shoulder. Okay, still thinking about your posture, drawing your belly button in and just lifting up nice and tall. So from here you can bring your knees forward a little and try the clam exercise. excellent. I absolutely love this one. I always do it to help manage my back pain, and I also did it a lot during the pre and postnatal period as well. Okay, so there's the clam exercise. You could try a variation here. Keep your bottom leg bent just for a bit of stability, straighten your top leg, and then just straight up and down from there. Okay, you could also try donkey kicks on the ground. So just something like that. And while we're down here on the mat, I'll show you one more exercise that you can do with your long band. Okay, so just like you did when you were standing up, you place it around the bottom of your feet. Now this is called a seated row. You might have done it in the gym or something like that. You need quite a lot of resistance, okay? So either a really strong band or like a high level tension band, or you just wrap your hands around a lot, or you might double the band over, okay? Shoulders back and down, leading back with your elbows and squeeze into your shoulder blades. Okay, now this one could also be done in a standing position as a bent over row. Again, you're going to need more resistance than you do for those other standing exercises that I showed you. So I hope you've got a few new ideas for resistance band exercises that you can do at home, the park, the gym, or anywhere. Remember that I've got my full exercise resistance band workout guide in the description down below, so make sure you click on that and yeah, you'll just get heaps more ideas for what you can do with this great versatile little piece of kit. Remember to like, comment, subscribe and click on the bell button so you get notified when I post more videos like these. Bye for now.